Well, here we are again, Lady Red Volleyball coming at you here live from the Stoddard Family Gym. I'm Alan Duneman. Gracie's out helping the girls, but she'll be up here shortly. Lady Red has gotten here by beating Alice 25-11, 25-15, and they beat Plainville. This is on Thursday, 25-10, 25-23. Lady Red came in here today and beat, of course, Lady Red's #1 seed, beat Stockton 25-3, 25-6. Norton has beaten Stockton 25-10, 25-12, and Ellis 25-12, 25-20. And Norton beat Plainville previous today, 25-23, 25-22. And on the other side, it looks like Phillipsburg has beat Oakley, Trigo's beat Hill City, Phillipsburg beat TMP. Trigo beat Oakley, and Phillipsburg beat Hill City, and Trigo beat TMP. So it looks like it's between Phillipsburg and Trigo on the other side, the other pool. I'm Alan Duneman here with Gracie Enix. We're streaming here. I'm not sure I got my levels just right. I'll bring it up just a smidge. I had a little bit of buzz there the other day. I'm assuming that might be from RF from the big computer we're using here to stream at the higher level. Hopefully everything's going to work out here. Norton is at #4 in the results here. So the 4-team, Norton and Trigo and Phillipsburg, are Phillipsburg's #2, Trigo #3, and Norton's #4. So things are going to work out that way. Here we go. Norton's getting ready to take the court just as well as the center is. Hope you like what you're seeing. We're doing the best we can with what we've got. Gracie, zoom out just a tiny bit. That's good. That's good, honey. You're good, girl. So we're ready to go here. Gracie Enix, freshman here. She's been doing my camera work all year. So glad to see her here to help me out. We kind of worked through some problems and has a rapport. So Norton has 8, Sarah David. Number 11 is Hadley Hauser. Number 4 is Tessa Howither. Number 21 is Delilah Geringer. Number 1 is Courtney Jones. And libero is 48, Telly Hartwell. Number 3 is Avery Miller. So lots of sophomores here. And they have 1, 2, 3. And I think Taryn Kunis Sr. is out with an ankle injury. She was wearing a boot earlier, I believe. So Tessa Hauser, the sophomore, comes out. She's 6'2", as well as her sister, Hadley Hauser, is 6'2". Looks like we're ready to go. Sarah David back to serve for the Lady Bluejays. Bumped up by Holly. Bree drops it down. Point for Lady Red. Good way to start off here on this tough Blue Jay team. Lady Red's played Blue Jays once before at Norton and beat them. Here goes Bree Freeling back to serve for Lady Red. Bumped up to Hauser. Jesselyn Kirchhoff there, put up to Talon. Talon fires down, point for Lady Red. Nice group of Red Men football boys here to cheer on the team. Net, they call it net, I guess. Not paying very good attention. Number 3 is Avery Miller, 5'7" sophomore, here to serve for the Lady Blue Jays. Jump serve is short. Grayson pops up. Bree's going to send it over to Grayson. So he's Talon. They bumped it up. Back. Talon goes. Hauser goes soft to Caitlin Shelton. Grayson goes into the block. Nobody responded to that one. So point for Norton. 1 for Lady Red. 2 for Norton Lady Blue Jays. Here goes Miller again. Maybe strikes the back. Good eye by Jesselyn. If you're standing that far back and it's at head height, just to let it go. Caitlin comes out. And Holly Timmons is in. Pushed up, back set. Hauser bumps it. Push up to Holly. Holly sets to Talon. Talon strikes down to the left. Point for Lady Red. 3 for Lady Red, 2 for Lady Blue Jays. Kendra Mader, the junior, back to serve for Lady Red. Short. Good pickup there, bumped up. Gonna be free ball to the back row. Kendra pushes it up to Bree. Bree's gonna set to Talon. Talon's gonna deblock. Hauser's there to knock it down. Talon out. Hey, Hadley Hauser there. Hadley comes out. Her sister Tessa comes in that front row. Okay, here goes Tally Hartwell, the libero. Holly sets to Grayson. Grayson cross court and out. Talon on the line. Some people in my way. I misspoke. Jesselyn Kirchhoff comes out and Lizzie Fortmiller in the back row, in the front row. Back to service, Talon Rentschler. Deep serve to Tally. Hauser gonna strike, but too hard. Tessa Hauser's a sophomore, 6'2" sophomore there on that front line for Norton. Here goes Talon again. Back set to Hauser again. Popped up, pushed to the back. Kendra pushes to Bree. Bree's going to push it up to Grayson. Grayson bumps it up by Avery. Strike from the back. Talon can get in there. Shot by Delilah Geringer. It's 5 for Lady Red, 4 for the Lady Blue Jays. Back to service number 21, Delilah Geringer. Mishandled by Lizzie there. Tied up 5-5. Bree. Holly's going to back set to Grayson. Grayson from the middle drops it down. Back set. Miller pushes it to the back row. Pushes it up to Grayson. Grayson strikes down off the block, coming back. Bree follows. Holly's going to set it up to Grayson. Grayson into the block. Bree blocks the block out. Here goes Grayson again. Strike down in front of Miller. I'm sorry. That's Hartwell. The libero 45 is Hartwell. Telly Hartwell is a 5'3" junior. Grayson, good strike, short. Pitch cross court, close to the net, bumped over. Telly puts it up. Bree strikes down, touch by Hartwell. Point for Lady Red, 7 for Lady Red, 5 for the Lady Blue Jays of Norton. Here goes Grayson again. Coming back, out. Hartley had to dig it up as best she could, but couldn't control the dig, and the pass went out of bounds. Here goes Grayson again. Pushed up a little flat, called lift. Yep. Should have bumped it. Grayson spotting where she's going to put it. Into the net. Darn. So 9 for Lady Red. 6 for the Lady Blue Jays. Courtney Jones comes in. And Addison Brooks comes out. Courtney, Grayson. Back set to Lizzie. Lizzie's going to go spin it soft. Up to back, way to the back. Pass line person, Tenji Heilman. Saying some prayers for her dad. He's got some back issues, pain, lots of pain. Here goes Holly Timmons, the senior for Lady Red. Up that corner, push up close. Hauser under the net. Point for Lady Red. 11 for Lady Red, 6 for the Norton Blue Jays. Straight to the back well, Hartwell. Bumped up. Hauser again. Bumps it over the top of the net. Push Holly to the front. Kendra's going to bump, but not a good cross-body sweep. So point for Lady Red, for the Lady Blue Jays. 11 for Lady Red, 7 for Lady Blue Jays. Okay, here goes Tessa Hauser. Her sister's on the front row. Tessa strikes out of bounds. Hadley's on the front row there. Lizzie, the junior, strikes, ups it up. This is a good dig. Grayson pushes it up to Kendra. Kendra goes soft. Put up by Avery. Striking to the block and down. Pushed over. Good job by Norton to keep it alive. Here goes Bree to the back. Hartwell. Bumped it up to the front. Push over. Holly bumped it up. Kendra's going to strike. Push over to Avery again. Bree kind of lifted it. They didn't call it. Bumped over by Kendra. Up to Hauser. Hauser's going soft. Pancake by Grayson. Who's going to swing? Push across. Over to Sarah David. Up. Nice rally. Here goes Bree. Strikes down in the face of Delilah Geringer. 13 for Lady Red. 7. That got the boys fired up. That point for Lady Red. 13 for Lady Red. 7 for Lady Bluejays. Here goes Lizzie again. It's going to be close. Bumped up over to the net. Here goes Bree again. Into the block. Popped up. Lizzie pushes up to front. Bree's going to go into the net. That cross body thing is kind of a talent, a trick in itself. You got to kind of strike before you think you need to strike. So point for Lady Bluejays. 13 for Lady Red. 8 for Lady Bluejays. So this match here is to determine who's going to get 1 and 2 in this pool, and then go on and play here into the block, and Bree's going to misdumped. Strike down there by Kendra. Good stay alive, stay ahead job by Lady Red not to give up on that ball. Excellent pancake by Grayson there. Here goes Bree Freely. We've been to rotation. Popped up by Courtney. Push over. Good quick shot there by Avery Miller. Take advantage of that hole. 14 for Lady Red. 9 for Lady Bluejays. Here goes Avery Miller back to serve. And Addison Brooks is in that front row. Sophomore for the Lady Bluejays. Young team here. Be up and coming next year too. Really strong. Caitlin Shillito comes out. Holly's in there. Kendra, good serve there. Bumped up. Crossover to Addison Brooks. Push over to Grayson. Grayson striking to the block. Bumped up. Bumped up again. Just too soft by Delilah Geringer there. Point for Lady Red. 16 for Lady Red. 9 for the Lady Bluejays. Here goes Kendra. Hartwell. Push up to Hauser. She goes soft. Good. Find a hole there in front of Kendra. So Hadley comes out and Tessa comes in. The Hauser girls, both 6'2". Here goes Tally. Up to Holly. Holly gets a set to Grayson. Grayson go to back. Hartwell pushes it up. Good strike there by Delilah Geringer. To the right of Jesslyn Kirchhoff. She couldn't get to it. Point for Lady Red. So it's 16 for Lady Red, 11 for the Lady Bluejays. Here goes Tally, short. Surprised it didn't call lift. Popped up, going to be hard to hustle. Yeah, they tried hard to get to it, but just wasn't popped up high enough to get to it. So point for Lady Red, 17 for Lady Red, 11 for Lady Bluejays. Jesslyn Kirchhoff comes out and Lizzie goes in. Talon eventually back to serve. Kendra's coming out and Caitlin Shillito in on that back row. The libero. Oh, Dellen. Way off the mark. Let's go, girls. Give him a whistle. Here goes Delilah. Caitlin mishandles. Holly tried to bring it out. So point for Lady Bluejays, 17 for Lady Red, 13 for Lady Bluejays. Here goes Delilah again, 5'5" junior. Short, very short, into the net. Point for Lady Red. Here goes Grayson. To that side, bumped up. Strike to the back row, good eye. Call it in though. On that line there by line person Tangi. Courtney Jones back to serve, 18 for Lady Red, 14 for Lady Blue Jays. Short. Another service error by Norton, so hopefully it stays on that side and doesn't come over and visit us. Here goes Holly. Holly Timmons is senior for Lady Red. Mishandled there by Delilah. 20 for Lady Red, 14 for Lady Blue Jays. Holly goes to the same place. It's going to be close to dump. Sweep net. Kendra strikes to the back row. Hartwell puts it up. Courtney brings it over. Talon should have let it go. It looks like it was going to be out of bounds. So 20 for Lady Red, 15 for Lady Blue Jays. And Tessa's back to serve. Tessa Hauser and Talon. Holly's going to bump it up. Lizzie couldn't get to it. Not a good set there. Not a good control back set there by Holly. Too close to the net for Lizzie to get to. So here goes Tessa again. Bumped up by Grayson. Grayson's back front set to Bree. Cross court to that back row. And Courtney Jones could not get to it. Point for Lady Red. And timeout wanted by Coach Emily Jacobs. Her assistant is Jill Lively and Margie Nielsen. Of course, Lady Red has Nick Lynn and Deb Hansen and Denise. What's her Finch? Was it Finch? I guess always a Finch. Kattenberg. Thank you very much for the people who have contributed to help us out. As I mentioned before, I was looking for people to give $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 if possible. Whatever you can afford. $5 to help us out to purchase a new camera that can do everything right there on the screen. So we're getting pretty close to it. So if you'd like to contribute, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. 300 Roger Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967, and we'll put your money to good use. Thank you so much for everyone who's contributed. Couldn't do this out without your support. If not, I'd be home cleaning my house. As you can guess, it's kind of messy. So keep doing this. So here goes Lizzie. Kim's going to push up to the middle. Talent strikes from the middle. Here goes Hauser. Back row, Lizzie's there. Kendra's going to bump it up. It's a two. Not a good set there by Kendra. 21 for Lady Red, 17 for the Lady Blue Jays. Lizzie's coming out and Jesselyn Kirchhoff coming in. Sets are kind of hurting us right now. Got to be more consistent. That placement. It's hard to strike when he gets in the net. Good job by Bree. Bumped back over. Bumped up by Holly, but too far back. Quick response there. So point for the Lady Blue Jays. Had to give him whistle. So anyway, things are working well here. This next week, Redmen are going to be in El Saline, Brookville, down there, southeast part of Saline County. So come on down and see the Redmen if you can. I'm not sure if we'll be able to stream or not. Hard to say what kind of access we have. Anyway, on Saturday, Lady Red will be traveling to Plainville to play for Sub-State to see if we can make it to, fortunately this year it's at Hayes. Hopefully we make it there. And we've been to Emporium at 5-6 times. That's awful long darn drive. Short, Talon. Holly sets back to Talon. Talon to strike down in front of Hartwell. 22-18. So Holly comes out and Caitlin Shelto in the back row. Here goes Bree Freeling. Hartwell. Push over to Hauser. Too soft. Not a good strong shot there by Hadley Hauser. Strong shot by Bree on the line. Point for Lady Red, ace baby, 24-18. Lady Red trying to wrap this up here, the first set up, and Emily Jacobs wants to have a chat with the girls. I'd like to give a shout out to David Steinley, wherever he's at. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday, David. He was the very best at doing this kind of stuff. I have to look at the program all the time. David could look at it and remember everyone. He would do the same thing with football. Kind of miss that guy. Anyway, Lady Red back on the floor here. If you can, make it down to Plainville, watch Lady Red. I don't remember where cross country is going to be at. Of course, I think junior high football is wrapped up and soon basketball will be starting up. So here goes Bree. Trim over the net. Pop up to Hauser. Hauser's going to strike soft. Kendra bumps up. Grayson's going to dump down. Push back across court. Bumped up. Bree's there. Kendra's going to keep out of the net. Talon drops her down. Norton responds. Here goes Courtney Jones. Push up to Grayson. Grayson strikes hard to the left. Too far left. No touch. So 24 for Lady Red. 19 for Lady Blue Jays. And Addison Brooks coming in the front row. Back to serve is number 3, Avery Miller, 5'7" sophomore. Several sophomores on the floor here. In there, Caitlin miss. It was a dropping ball. So 24-20. The Blue Jays trying to work out of this hole here. Here goes Avery Miller. Back to Caitlin. Bree's going to set up to Grayson. Grayson's going to strike down to left to Hartwell. And Lady Red win that 25-20. So they're going to be switching sides here. To see if the lighting's any better on one side or the other. I'd like to thank our sponsors, everyone who's helped out this year, and oops, they lost the internet off the grade school. I'd like to thank our sponsors. I don't know if they need to reset something here or there or what. That's what Greg does, sends me a message. He's over the elementary school. I'd like to thank Lewis and Marilyn Overmiller, Deb and Kenton Waltmer, Ivan Burgess Memorial, Walter and Vera Keever, Art Woodcock and Evelyn Mankey. Mitch and Tammy Holtis contributed, Dennis and Kathy Hansen, Everett and Bonnie Benoit, Ray and Karina Hairsnape, John and Ellis Sparks. Ella's here, sitting with Kendra's grandma. Blooms and Embellishment Boutique, Midway Chiropractic, Farmers Union Insurance, Greg Frank there on Kansas Street. The Holtis boys, Mitch Lyle, Michael and Eldine. The Eye Care Center on Kansas, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Catherine McCary, Kingsbury Service, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Neil and Karen Herndon, Opal Hall Memorial, thank you so much. Gary and Brenda Freeling. Gary came up and gave me a check the other night. He had contributed before and added more money, so thank you so much to the Freeling family. Jones Machinery, Midwest Family Health, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, Michael Shannon McDowell, Attorney at Law, State Line Properties, the People's Bank, Huffman Floor Covering, and Bernita Tompkins Memorial. Thank you so much for your contributions and help us out here. Today I'm running with a big workstation, which we're not going to be able to tote around from place to place. But for now, it's working pretty well. And hopefully we won't have to try to tote everything over to the other school. I'm not sure if they're doing that this year. I think they used to have to travel back and forth. Going to look and see if there's update on scores over there between Hill City and Oakley. The big match is going to be coming up is match number 9. It should be going on right now between Phillipsburg and Trigo. They'll determine number 1 and number 2 in that pool. Right now we're determining 1 and 2 in this pool with Lady Red. Mr. Uberlaker having a chat with the girls. Of course, Mr. Uberlaker's from Osborne, so he didn't have to travel too far. So they're getting ready to take the floor now. I'd like to thank Next Tech for allowing me to use my phone and all the other things that I do for Next Tech. And Next Tech allows me to use my phone when we've been at the locations where the internet wasn't very sparky. So we're going to see what happens here. Comes very freely in the second set. Puts it over. Pushed up. Pump away to the back row. Caitlin covers it. Here Grayson goes up. Talon drops it down. Bump, 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 bump. 4 hits. I'd like to thank Lakin and Taylor and Olivia for this nice coffee cup for my birthday and a big Hershey bar. Marie puts it in the net. Service error, tied up 1-1. Push up to Grayson. Grayson way too far in the back. Lady Red just not clicking here right now. So, 2 for Norton, 1 for Lady Red. Push Avery bumps it up. Push over to Talon. Talon strikes down across in front of Tangi. 1 for Lady Red, tied up 2-2. Caitlin comes out and Holly Timmons goes in the front row. Kendra Maydew back to serve for Lady Red. Up to the front, not a good pass. Ace, baby, point for Lady Red. 3 for Lady Red, 2 for Norton. The Lady Blue Jays. Trying to keep Lady Red pumped up here. Here goes Kendra. Push up. Push over by Avery. Good job. Good idea there. Put a point on the board for the Blue Jays. Addison Brooks comes in there for Courtney Jones. Back to serve is Avery Miller. Avery jump serve. In the Bree. Push up to Holly. Holly goes Talon. Bumps back out. Quick response there on Lady Red's side, but it wasn't a good control. Hard to do when you're just trying to keep that ball alive. So point for Lady Blue Jays. 3 for Lady Red, 4 for Lady Blue Jays. So here goes Avery Miller again. Kendra. He's going to set it over to Grayson. Grayson's going to strike down to Hartwell. Push across. Push to the back. Jesslyn. He's going to set it back to Grayson. Grayson's going to go soft this time. Bump, bump. Miss bump there. Tied up 4-4. Hard to cover those balls when they're rolling like that. Got to be pretty quick on that back line sometimes. Well, most of the time. Because if you're going to be kind of slow sometimes, it ain't going to work. Bumped up. Push back set. Hauser's going to go soft. Talon's there. Bree's going to back set to Lizzie. Kind of close to net, but Lizzie puts it down, baby. Hard ball by Lizzie. 5 for the Red, 4 for Lady Blue Jays. Talon Wrenchler, the freshman for Lady Red. Back to serve. Tally. Back set to Tessa goes, says a lift. They didn't call it. Yep, Tally come out and Tessa comes in. Tied up 5-5. Tally's back to serve. Tessa's in there. Hadley. Back up by free ball by Lady Red. Grayson puts it over. Bumped up. Close to the net. Gonna pump down. Bree brings it up. Push over to Grayson. Grayson strikes across. Little collision there. Push up. Lizzie's gonna go in. Push to the front. Free ball. Tally. Sets it to Bree. Bree's gonna set it over to Grayson. Grayson strikes into the block. And back down. Point for Lady Red. 6 for Lady Red. 5. Both teams kind of out of system a bit there. 6 for Lady Red, 5 for Lady Blue Jays of Norton. Kendra's coming out, and Caitlin Shelto comes in. Quick one, Caitlin's there. Push across to Bree. Bree's going to strike in the block and out. Point for Lady Red, 7 for Lady Red, 5 for Lady Blue Jays and Norton. How good Darla is here. Darla, Lizzie's mom. Hooked up. Push up. Into the block, comes back out. Good response, pushes the back row. Talon pushes it up. Holly's going to send it over to Bree, who's going to go into the block. No touch. Off the tape and out. So, 7 for Lady Red, 6 for Lady Blue Jays. And they want to make an exchange here. Delilah's coming out, and Jada McEwen's coming in with 5'8" junior for the Lady Blue Jays. Talon. Holly's going to send it up to Bree. Strike down. McEwen. Not a good dig there. So point for Lady Red. 8 for Lady Red. 6 for Lady Blue Jays. Holly Timmons, the senior for Lady Red, back to serve. Caitlin's out and Kendra's in on the front row. Tally. Push across over. Bump. Bree. Holly's going to back over to Bree. Cross over to Tally. Push over by Tessa. Push up to Bree. Down too far to the right. No touch. Point for Lady Blue Jays. 8 for Lady Red. 7 for Lady Blue Jays. Back to service Courtney Jones. Grayson. Holly brings it up. Grayson's going to go for the back row. Going to be close to net. Under the foot was under. I was going to yell. Yes, her foot was under there. I was going to yell at Mr. Ubelaker, but yep, judge got it. Bump. Go. It's going to be tough. Holly should have waited for it. 9 for Lady Red, 8 for Lady Blue Jays. Pump it up, Red! Pump it up, Red! They're kind of faltering here a bit. Oh, good job by Jesslyn. 10 for Lady Red, 8 for Lady Blue Jays. Here goes Bree Freeling back to serve. And Tessa comes out and Hadley comes in on that front row. Popped up in the sky. Set up to Hadley. Hadley's going to push it. Push over to too strong. Grayson's had a couple of issues with that. 10 for Lady Red, 9 for Lady Blue Jays. Here goes Sarah David, 5'8" sophomore. Jesslyn sets too close, comes out. Kendra catches it, tied up 10 to 10. Yep, Nick Lynn wants to have a chat with the girls. They're just not clicking very good. For those who didn't see the earlier matches or don't know, Lady Red beat Stockton 25-3, 25-6, which kind of messed up some Norton people who came in for that second match of the day between Norton and Plainville. They came in at about 9 o'clock, a little bit after, and the first set was almost over. So if you want to find out what's going on in Lady Red Man Land, go to www.usd237.org. That's why you'll find out the athletic calendar. Click on that. It has more than athletics on it. It has when school's out for parent-teacher and stuff like that, and where different individual sports are coming up. Christmas programs are coming up here in about a little bit over a month. So here goes tip over by Grayson. Short. Yeah, they all get sucked over to the right. So Norton goes ahead, 11 to 10. Here. Go Red. Here goes Sarah. Push up to Grayson's got it. Sets are getting a bit too close to the net to do anything strong with it. Ooh, Jesslyn lets it go. 12 for Norton, 10 for Lady Red. Maddie's coming in now for Jesslyn, I believe. Or Bree. Give Bree a little break there. She hasn't had any breaks, so might need a little beverage there to pump her up. 12 for Norton, 10 for Lady Red. Maddie Kelchin there. Maddie's going to set. Talon. Bumped up there. Good fist. Up high in the sky. Strike off the block and down. 13 for the Lady Bluejays, 10 for Lady Red. Here we go again. Talon pumps it up. Maddie's going to set over to Grayson. Close to the net. And out of bounds. Point for Lady Red, fine lady. So Jesslyn's coming out. Bree's coming in. Maddie's coming out. Gave Bree just a little break there so she could maybe have a beverage. Maybe towel off. There goes Kendra. Ace, baby. 12 for Lady Red, 13 for Lady Bluejays. Here goes Kendra again. Short one again. Talon bumps it up. Bree's going to set it to Talon. Talon's going to strike down. And it's going to go high in the sky into the oar section. Oars Maydew and Hutchison over there. That's an oars. Up down. Push across. Free ball to that side. Jesslyn pushes it up. Bree's going to set it over to Grayson. Grayson off the block and down. 14 for Lady Red. 13 for the Lady Bluejays. Kendra's rolling here. Keep it going, baby. Stay out over the net. Good job. Bumped up. Hadley to the left. No touch. Point for Lady Red. 15 for Lady Red. 13 for Lady Bluejays. Here goes Kendra. Hooked up by Sarah. Keeping it alive. Norton's still there. On the line, baby. Gotta take that, Holly. 15 for Lady Red, 14 for Lady Bluejays. If it's close, you gotta take it. Okay, here goes Avery. Avery Miller back to serve. Jump serve. Up the tape. Up by Holly. Good strike there by Talon. Short one. Gonna be freed. Bumped up. He's gonna set up to Grayson. Grayson's gonna strike across. Hits the roof. That's hard to cover with it. Start doing that ping pong thing. Bouncing around pinball action in the roof. In the rafters. In the girders. Here goes Talon Rentschler. Chesley comes out and Lizzie's on that front row. Bumped up. Tipped up. Brought back over. Holly's going to push it. Short again. Breeze there. Set over there to Lizzie. Lizzie strikes down. It's going to be close to the net. Point for Lady Red. 17 for Lady Red. 14 for Lady Bluejays. Dylan Rentschler back to serve again. Ace, baby. You betcha. Good hard shot. And Emily Jacobs wants to have a chat with the girls. So if you're out there watching right now on the internet and you don't know about it and you're here in town, just drive on up here. Hopefully they're ready to be playing in here next 2 matches. There's another match after this one, but then we'll be playing first, second, third, and fourth, I believe, here at the high school. I don't know if they got the internet working over at the elementary school or not. Let's see if Greg needs me to punch a button someplace. Jim's spooning.
Well, no, I haven't seen it. It's after it for a long time.
Let's see. Greg lost a fiber connection at high school. Didn't bring anything in grade school, but nothing in high school. Well, darn. That's too bad. Is there something I can do? Bumped up high in the sky. Push up. Over by Delilah. Oh, short by Delilah. Just not well executed there. 19 for Lady Red. 14 for Lady Blue Jays. Okay, Talon Wrenchler back to serve, I think, for the 5th time. Oops. Gonna be a free ball. See if Lady Red can use it. Bree sets up to Grayson. Grayson strike 2 and 3. Sarah and Tally. 20 for Lady Red, 20 for Lady Red, 14 for the Lady Blue Jays. Talon goes just barely over the net. Strike by Hauser. Push over to Grayson. Grayson goes soft. Tally picks it up. Push over. Delilah gives a strong hit. But Kendra over Grayson again. Grayson strikes down again. In between Tally and Sarah. And Emily Jacobs went to have a chat with her girls. See if we can connect with Greg here. And the boys are doing the cheer. Huh. Sounds like Mrs. Rimpey's here. Okay, here we go. Send a message to Greg. See if we can get the fiber working over at the grade school. Ooh, that's going to be close. Yeah, too close. Not a good set there on the Blue Jay side. 22 for Lady Red, 14 for Lady Blue Jays. Here goes Tally. Talon picked it up. Brings it back over. Push over by Delilah. Push up to Lizzie. Lizzie strikes down hard. Avery couldn't handle it. Point for Lady Red. It goes into the junior high bench over there. So here we go. 23 for 14. Talon's still rolling. Good strong hit there. Tally brings it up. Push up there. Strike to the back. By Addison, I believe. Here goes Grayson. To Tally. Quick run. Good dig there by Talon. Strike down again. Grayson had that spot picked out a lot of times. So Lady Red win that 25-14. And 24-14. I'm ahead of myself. Smack me in the head with a big fat stick. Let's see if Talon can put this one away. Red Men boys are pumped up. Hey, nope, not an ace. Good pickup, but that wasn't a good pass. Lady Red win that 25-14. So, Lady Red came out first in the pool. So we'll see what happens here. Pool A winner is SC. Pool B, Pool A runner-up is Norton. We'll see how things are going over there between Phillipsburg and Trigo to see how they're going to match up here. I think everything's coming back over here, so we'll see what happens. You're watching Lady Red Volleyball on www.usd237 and Next Tech Channel 165. I'm Alan Dedeman here with Gracie Enix.